The thing about my IC disc personality type is that I can be confusing to people who don't understand that I can switch from one extreme to the other extreme in the blink of an eye. Like it's not bipolar. No, it doesn't mean I'm bipolar. It's just a need for either. Let me just share it with you guys. Influence and conscientiousness personality is one that blends social enthusiasm and persuasion with analytical precision and accuracy, often resulting in an inventor-type personality that can balance big picture vision with detailed execution. This combination can create internal conflict because an I style's desire for flexibility and relationship building can clash with a C style need for rules, data, and adherence to a structured plan. Yes, I love people. Well, I said I don't love people. I want the best for people, but at the same time, I find that sometimes I'm conflicted between two different decision-making processes or thoughts. Well, the D dominance and I influence are the direct results-oriented D personality style and the enthusiastic people-oriented I personality style, respectively. I don't know why I was talking about dominance because I'm not an IT. You know what? I'm just gonna switch to something else. This AI pulled the wrong detail for this one here. The IC personality, which combines the I and C styles, may experience significant internal conflict due to the inherent tension between these two behavioral tendencies. Yep, tell me about living a life of conflict myself. Flexibility versus structure. The influence I style values flexibility and social connection, which can clash with the consensuous C style preference for rules, detailed analysis, and structured agenda. But it depends, because I was telling someone a couple of days ago that it depends on the situation of things. I can switch. This is what I was even talking about, the MBTI, the INTJ personality, that if I walk into a place and everywhere it's kind of dull, I want to make it lively, but if everywhere is kind of noisy and lively, I recline into my recluse nature, if that makes any sense. Pacing and focus. The I style desire to keep things moving and engaging can conflict with the C style need for a slower, more constant and fact-based pace. Talk about a world of conflict in the person. But that's my reality though. Decision making. An IC individual may internally debate between the need to persuade and build relationships, that's the I in me, and the need to rely on reason, facts, and structure, that's the C style. Yes, so I'm always conflicted, if that makes any sense. Implications for communication and behavior. Communication styles. An IC person may struggle to decide whether to use persuasive communication to motivate people, that's I, or present detailed facts and data. Oh, trust me, I'm already having this issue with creating a presentation. Like, I have started it, but I haven't completed it because I have different ideas running in my head. I'm like, do I do a slideshow of data, or do I just tell a story? I think I'm going to stick with the persuasive communication. I'm just going to tell a story instead, and add a little bit of details and data at the end of my presentation at the ICTC at Jeju. Yeah, this is my real life actually. Project management. While the I style helps to motivate and start projects, the C style excels at ensuring accuracy and details, which can be a powerful combination. Anybody who has worked with me in projects knows this, unless those who just want to hate. Stress and project could be anything. It could be, let's go on a trip, let's go play ball, anything could be project. Stress. The internal conflict between the I and the C factors can create stress and lead to inconsistencies in my outward interactions. So I'm not inconsistent. For example, people who have followed me here on TikTok would know that Sometimes I can be very patient with some people and I'm going slow, even when they are freaking annoying. I'm just going slowly, patiently, even on Facebook. Like anytime I interact with people, sometimes I'm very patient, understanding, giving you the benefit of the doubt, even when I've heard nasty things about you. And then suddenly I just flip because I don't want to be stressed. It happened when we went to Jeonju just on Friday, and I was trying my best to, be friendly. The thing was boring. I was trying to make it lively. And when it looked like suddenly I could sense some, I don't know, I just stopped, switched off. I can do that. Two extremes. I can't be lukewarm. I have a problem being lukewarm. It's either I'm taking a very hot shower or a very cold one. Lukewarm baths itch me. Like literally, biologically they itch me. So I know who I am when it comes to my personality, disc personality with teams. So this is good for you if you're in a group or a team. I'm going to tell my office mates tomorrow to just do it so that we can know how to interact with each other, so that they understand why I do things the way I do, so that they don't think I'm rude because I'm going to flip. Like I'll just, from being nice, I'll be stern. If I think things are not working well, I'll be stern. And after that, I'm back to being, okay, that's cool. So that thing, so they know that when it's happening, this is exactly because of who I am. And I also learned theirs as well to understand, okay, this is why they do the things they do. So the reason for self-awareness for me, it helps you know how to interact with the world, and it helps the world know how to interact with you. I've used this for the teams that I've built in my career. My career started with Agile, Scrum, team building, process improvement. That's what I've been doing for like over 2 decades of my career. Apart from inventions and all that stuff too, because of course I'm an inventor. I've been inventing things on the side. So I know my MBTI, which is INTJ. I'm an introvert, and then I have other tendencies. I judge. I already forgot what N is. That's fine. But I know I like to analyze things, and I'm very analytical. That I know about myself. And with this, I'm going to now talk about the next, let me talk about communication let me talk about the communication here because it was addressed here. Sometimes I try to be persuasive, or I try to be very factual and detailed without caring whether you agree with it or not. I just drop it and move on. That's when I'm tired of trying to be empathetic and people are just being slow when I'm trying to get them to see things, if that makes any sense. Anyways, so in the next video I'm going to talk about learning styles, how long it took for me to understand my learning style and how it affected my life from childhood, not knowing what my learning style was. And I did it I had to tell Solomon yesterday in my interview of him. I'm going to post a video soon on the Unscripted and Unfiltered About Career podcast. So he didn't know his learning style. I was like, you should know that. It's going to help you. Knowing things about you, self-awareness helps you self-improve. It also helps you self-preserve. It helps you self-care and all that stuff. So if you don't know some things about you, I'm not talking about zodiac that you can't do anything about. I don't think zodiac is scientifically proven, but you guys get what I mean. Scientifically proven things that were done, studies that were done on people, on present day stuff too, not like back in the 18th, 6th or 8th BC, not that kind of stuff. The world has evolved too.